1,000 squats, 500 push-ups today. Getting ready for that weight training session tomorrow. Let's get it. Let's go, man. Shalom Aleichem. Peace be upon you. Hallelujah. Praise the Most High Elohim Yahuwah through his son Yahusha, man. It's your brother UncleK. You already know what time it is, and you already know how we coming. Before we get into the video, like the video, comment down below, share the content too, and if you're not a supporter, become a supporter right now. Just tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Now let's get into it. This video, I want to talk about energy and how potent energy can be. On top of you already being able to feel everything around you as well too, you must understand that people are helping you as well too, especially when you're looking good, feeling good, smelling good, holding on to your life force, training consistently, eating healthy, picking up good habits, letting go bad habits. Okay, people are also affirming things for you, because when you're actually trying to get better as a man and people see the outer layer of all that inner work that you have been doing, when they see you, they're going to look at you and in their heads they're saying, wow, that man is attractive. So you're becoming more attractive. You know, when we pop out with our tank top after we've been training, or even when we haven't been training and we still retaining that beautiful physique that we're trying to sculpt and trying to build, and when people see our physiques, they're gonna say, wow, that's the ideal body right there. He has such a nice chest and shoulders, like he's very in shape. You're gonna become more in shape, and those areas are only gonna get more robust. I went to go grab me some hot water for my tea that I'm about to drink in a little bit after I finish this video, and as I was walking out of the shop, these two women was like, "Ooh, that's big." You know, they looked at me and said, "Ooh, that's big." And that's only gonna make me bigger. You see how their thoughts came out of their mouth? They just affirmed things for me. So I felt everything getting bigger on my body. I felt everything. I felt my beard growing more. I felt my chest growing more, my neck getting thicker. You feel me? My neck naturally, that's when you have high testosterone, you feel me? My shoulders was getting a little big. I was feeling everything getting bigger. I was feeling my come on. Yeah, everything was getting bigger besides my shoes, you feel me? Rather keep it at a 12.5 to a 13. I ain't trying to go no higher. 14 size 15 boots out here, you feel me? I'm really stomping the yard out here when I'm moving, real talk. And you know, this energy is very serious because we're already holding on to an immense amount of life already, so we're able to think about the things that we want, get to where we got to get to, crush it, handle it, and secure it already. So we're already moving with this light in abundance, and light only attracts positive things to light. It only increases things inside of you and outside of you as well too. But the most important thing to understand is that people are sending you energy as well too. Even those individuals that could be hating on you as well too. That's why you got to pray for protection, because you can feel that as well too. Some people sometimes be thinking to themselves, you know, when they, especially when you're in the gym, or you may come across somebody else that works out and they have that mindset that, you know, in their reality, they're the best. And we all know that there's somebody that has a better physique than us, but at the same time, they're not practicing semen retention. So it's a different ball game over here. It really is. It's a different ball game. There could be somebody that has been training for 10 plus years, but you have a substance in your body already that's making them naturally hate on you, because you have a gem and you have something that they don't know about. You have that secret that they don't know about. So when you come across certain people that have been training for a long time too, and they already built their physique, but now they may be doing other things to kind of enhance it. You, on the other hand, have been training for a certain amount of time now, and you have been obtaining a physique at such a fast rate. And when they see you, they're seeing such a younger version of themselves, but yet you are looking more rounded out, you're looking more full. They're like, wait, how is that guy doing this? So in their heads, they could be thinking like, who do you think you are? You know, in their heads, they're like, man, like that guy's not going to be better than me. But listen, all those thoughts get reflected right back to them because that's their negative mindset. We already know we learn from each other, we teach, and then we become masters, all right? And then we go out and then we teach more people, because I can't sit here and say that I learned everything on my own. All right, I watched a lot of elders that taught me a lot of things, and I went out there and I experimented and tried it, and I was able to get great results. And that's what it is. So we must understand that this energy is very important. Energy is very vital. Just like how the sun rises up and gives the trees energy, gives, you know, the field energy, gives us energy as well too. Because if you sit in darkness for a long time, you'll feel very fatigued and very tired. And when you come out in the sunlight, it gives you energy because it is an energy source. But overall, just allowing people to affirm things for you and manifest things for you is very powerful. I'm telling you, very, very powerful, because the more people think highly of you is the more you're going to increase. I'm telling you. That's why you gentlemen must continue to have good regimens, have a good hygiene regimen, even when you have high testosterone. For instance, I smell like a very husky, manly man, but I also know how to smell good at the same time and use things to complement that. Because when you have high testosterone, you can smell it. All right, it's a very potent, husky smell. It's not like a stink smell, like a crusty sock, or you haven't taken a shower for a couple days. Nah, it's like more like a guy that works very hard in the field. And when people get a sniff of that, it's like, whoa, I got to be careful around this guy. And this smell is very popular in jail, in county. When I ever went to county for like, 30 days to, whatever amount of days I was in the county for, and you have moments where you're not having sex. So all you're doing in your room is push-ups, dips, and there's 2 beds. So you're either laying on the bottom bunk and you're doing some L-sit pull-ups, some way, somehow. You're just in there sculpting, working out. You got your little water dispense, so you're getting your water in. You're just training. And your testosterone is getting high because you're not releasing your semen. You don't have no cheeks to clap at the moment. And I'm just using this as an example in my past because it's a smell that when you're in county, it has such a potent smell, because a lot of men are in there, are not having sex, and they don't want to be in there masturbating around other men. But that's a side note right there. But when you're looking good, when you're having good grooming techniques, because right now I'm growing my whole beard now. I was growing just the bottom half, but now I'm growing the whole top. So as everything is coming in, my skin is very smooth as well too. I would take off my do-rag, but I am growing my hair again, right? So as I'm looking good and feeling good and exercising in X, Y, and Z, people are only going to be looking at me in a positive light. They're not going to ever look at me and say, that guy's dirty, that guy's this, that guy's that. When people see me, they're like, man, he's looking good. All right. And I like getting affirmations and affirmations from mostly women, because we attract women. Mostly men are going to hate you regardless. So when you're in the midst of a lot of women, they're going to give you a lot of positive energy, and it's going to increase you a lot. And I want to give you guys one more example. I was out in Crenshaw early this morning to go do a couple things, and I went into the spot. I went into my chicken spot like I normally do to get my chicken breast, and it was this elderly melanated woman, so-called black woman, and she was older, up to age. So when I came in the line, everybody in there immediately noticed me already. I came in there with a tank top, the boots on, the do-rag, everything smelling good, got the glow illuminating out of the room. And I went behind the woman, and as soon as I got behind the woman, you know, her vibes went up, her vibration went up. She was smiling, you know, she was feeling a lot of joy. And she ordered her food and then she sat down. But when I ordered my food, I stood up and I actually decided, I was like, I don't want to stand in front for that long. I know people are ordering their food. I don't want to look like some sculpted bronze statue where everybody's just oohing and ahhing. So I said, let me go in the back. So as I made that left, she was sitting right there and she locked eye contact with me and said, how are you doing? And I said, I'm doing well. How are you doing? And she says, I'm doing well too. And that was it. And that's where I want to give the confirmation with the so-called female attraction, because we know that there's content creators that doesn't know the energy and doesn't know the dynamic of matured attraction, but they call it female attraction because of a woman licking her lips. But we know for a fact that matured women, when they're really attracted to you, they'll really open their mouth and want to know, how are you doing? And when you ask them how they're doing, they're going to respond to you and say, I'm doing well. And it's up to you to carry that conversation if you would like to. But on that note, protect your energy by all means, because not everybody deserves your energy. Let them increase your energy by continuously thinking about positive things about you, because that's what semen retention allows the man to do. It allows you to increase 1,000-fold in all areas of your life to continue to become the best version of yourself. And on that note, all praise to the Most High Elohim, Yahuwah through his son Yahusha. It's your brother UncleK. You already know what time it is and you already know how we coming, man. Before we leave the video, like the video, comment down below, share the content too. And if you're not a supporter, become a supporter right now. I just advise you to tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. All right, gentlemen, shalom and peace.